Hello, incredible fans of podcasts. In case we haven't met, my name is Merritt Ansa, and I'm the host of the Devoted Dreamers podcast. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about Patreon, in case this is your first time here on this page. So this is a venue for supporting the work of artists you love. And I hope if you're here that you've heard at least one episode of the Devoted Dreamers podcast. In case you haven't, my desire is to share with you, the listener, the incredible stories of women who are pursuing their God-shaped dreams. For a minute there, I thought I wasn't recording. So these women are walking alongside the Lord, trusting the dream that he's put on their heart and the experiences that he's given them and the ability to walk forward despite fear, despite insecurity, and even despite comparison that, hey, there might be somebody else out there doing the thing that God's put on my heart. And they step forward anyway. And so I want to share these stories with you every single week. I've been doing it for over 70 episodes, and I'm so thrilled to start this Patreon page where listeners like you can support the show and really make an investment in the lives of women who are following after their God-shaped dreams, not just for their own benefit, but mostly for the benefit of others and for the good of his kingdom. So that's really what I'm all about. This Patreon thing is kind of new. And so I want to take a few minutes to introduce that to you. This, I pray, is a growing community of women just like you, or men are welcome here too, who are on their own desiring to fight back against fear, insecurity, and comparison that threatens to rob us and the world of their God-shaped dreams. So if you choose to participate as a patron of the Devoted Dreamers podcast, I really want to provide you with some bonus and advanced content. So access to the podcast earlier than maybe everybody else. You guys let me know what day you would like the podcast. If I can get it to you, I will. And then just here's the basics of Patreon. You just listening to the show is like beyond my wildest dreams. I think I started this thing with like 30 friends who were like, yeah, sure, I'll listen to your podcast. And the fact that that has increased to over 30,000 downloads in the last year and a half just blows my mind. So thank you, first of all, for listening, for caring enough about your own dreams and other women and their God-shaped dreams and the way that we can love and support and serve one another in walking this path together. So Patreon, though, is for people who listen to the podcast and want to do more. So as I mentioned, there are rewards that I'll offer to patrons at increasing value, I guess. You'll see them here in the right-hand column on the page. If there are rewards that would interest you that you don't see listed here, I would love to know what those are. Please tell me your creative ideas for what would be meaningful to you as a patron of the show. Also, please don't feel obligated. There are already people who have chosen to participate in this, and that's so sweet and makes my day, makes me do a big happy dance every time I see one of those Patreon emails come in. But if that's not going to be you, don't sweat it. Like, keep listening to the show. Keep enjoying this content. Keep trusting God with the dreams he's put on your heart. So if this is not for you, you can stop listening to the video right now. But for those of you who do want to stick around, I really want this to be an open line of communication between us. I love this idea of the patron feed where we can connect with one another and I can share that bonus content with you. And I really just want to know what you enjoy about my work. So I hope that you'll get in there and get active and share once you become a patron in the patron stream, what ways I can help make the show more meaningful and purposeful to you or your engagement with Devoted Dreamers. But I'm going to keep doing this as long as I possibly can, no matter what. And for whatever role you can play in that, I just want to thank you for that. Thank you for putting a vote of confidence upon me and upon the show should you decide to become a patron. It means so much to me This is work that I love. I keep saying I have never had so much fun working in my whole life. And so it's just fun to have you along for the ride. I'm not sure it would be as fun if it was just me sitting here in my own little world. So it's great to have you along. I so appreciate it and really grateful for whatever you can do to support the podcast and the work that I do. Thank you so much. Hope to see you inside. I've got another video for you in there if you choose to become a patron. But have a great day.